This is the KN reagent test. Oregano. This is a green leafy substance, often confused with marijuana. Now, while he's getting that ready, I'm going to do this test with nothing but air. We got some air in there now. Okay, I mean, this is closing it back up. There's nothing in this test. This is just air. What we found, actually, of the 43 substances we tested, 70% of the time, it gave a false positive. This is just outrageous.
First, I'd like to thank Dr. Frederick Whitehurst. If it weren't for Fred's compassionate commitment to humanity and truth, combined with his brilliant scientific and legal research, experimentation, and practice, today wouldn't be happening. In 1979, most significantly, the Supreme Court, in effect, agreed with Kurzman. Jackson versus Virginia, the court found that non-specific drug tests that render false positives, such as the Thornton-Nakamura protocol, cannot prove the presence of marijuana, and therefore cannot be the basis for prosecution, let alone conviction.
In terms of policy recommendations, it's real simple. One, no one should be using these faulty field drug tests that we're going to be experimenting on today. They should be thrown out, junked, not purchased, and the company that's producing them should be probably put out of business. You know, in our society, we have the principle that you're supposed to be innocent until proven guilty, and these tests have really kind of put that on its head.
We will do the experiments.
Hello, I'm Krishna Addanki. I'm a forensic researcher at Claflin University, South Carolina. I'm also representing Dr. Omar Bagastra, my mentor from the same university. We had an opportunity through John Kelly to actually test a couple of samples for DL test, Dickman-Levine, and KN reagent tests for various plant extract oils. And it is surprising to see most of those oils turn positive.
It's not just the marijuana test, it's every single test will provide false positives. So we're going to demonstrate that right now. The first test we'll do is the Scott test. This is a test for cocaine. We have here Tylenol, PM, okay, over-the-counter medicine. So this is a little loading device. And what Christian is going to do is he's going to scoop up a little bit of the powder from the pill. If you've ever seen a crushed pill, that's basically what it looks like. And you sort of put that at the bottom. Okay, this is what a police officer would do, although I doubt they'd wear rubber gloves. And you never open it again because the acids inside are quite toxic. And then Krishna will break the first ampule, which is the pink one, and the second one. Now you see the blue that came in there? What you will see is two layers, a pink layer on top and a blue layer on the bottom. That is a positive for cocaine. And the way you know that is when you look at this right here. So you have the pink on top, the blue on the bottom. It should turn blue on the bottom, pink on top. This would be enough for an officer to arrest someone for cocaine. So next up on our experiments here is chocolate. We have found is that all of these chocolate products will test positive for marijuana. Doesn't take very much of a sample. That looks like a false positive to me. How about you guys? Would you agree? This is close enough, probably in the eyes of an officer, to render a false positive. Classic, most common chocolate bar on earth, probably. So here we go on the Hershey's bar. Another false positive.